Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's we give thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us His endless blessings so that we can all gather here on this special occasion in good health and perfection. Good morning, Miss, and all of my friends. It's an honor to meet all of you in this beautiful day, and thank you for watching to this presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Genta Revolusi. With my friends, we are from the Faculty of English Literature at Alfida University. Now, we would like to presentation about the importance of education.
What is education? Education is the process where an individual acquires or imparts basic knowledge to another. It is also where a person develops skills essential to daily living, learns social norms, develops judgment and reasoning, and learns how to discern right from wrong. The ultimate goal of education is to help an individual navigate life and contribute to society once they become older. Education helps eradicate poverty and hunger, giving people the chance at better lives. This is one of the biggest reasons why parents strive to make their kids attend school as long as possible. It is also why nations work toward promoting easier access to education for both children and adults. Household food insecurity is a common problem in Somalia and is identified as a reason for student absenteeism. Many families are pastoralists, moving around where the food shortage is, especially during periods of drought. It's become difficult for their children to attend school regularly. Why is education important? There are plenty of reasons why education is important. Generally speaking, they all tie closely to a person's goals in life and to their future well-being. Below are some of the other most common reasons education is so important. Education helps a person hone their communication skills by learning how to read, write, speak, and listen. Education develops critical thinking. This is vital in teaching a person how to use logic when making decisions and interacting with people. Example, boosting creativity, enhancing time management. Education helps an individual meet basic job qualifications and makes them more likely to secure better jobs. Education promotes gender equality and helps empower girls and women. A World Bank report found that an extra year of psychology for girls reduced teen pregnancy rates by 6% and gave women more control over how many children they have. Education reduces child mortality. According to UNESCO, a child born to a mother who can read is 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. A student from a primary school in Rwanda tries using a tablet computer in class. Many World Vision programs introduce technology into classroom and youth training centers.
Number three, what are the different type of education? Formal education. Formal education is the type that is typically conducted in a classroom setting in an academic institution. This is where students are taught basic skills such as reading and writing, as well as more advanced academic lesson. Also known as formal learning, it usually begins elementary school and culminates in post-secondary education. It is provided by qualified teacher or professor and follow curriculum. Formal education. Informal education. Informal education, on the other hand, is the type that is done outside the premise of an academic institution. Often, this is when a person learns skill of acquires knowledge from home, when visiting libraries, or browsing educational websites through a device. Learning from the elders in one community can also be an important form of informal education. Non-formal education has qualities similar to both formal and informal education. It follows a timetable and is systematically implemented, but not necessarily conducted within a school system. It is flexible in terms of time and curriculum and normally does not have an age limit. The most common example of non-formal education include community-based courses for vocational training or short programs that are not facilitated by professional instructors. What are the benefits of education? Developing problem-solving skill. The schooling system teaches a person how to make their own decision by developing critical and logical thinking skill. This prepares children for adulthood when both big and small decisions become a constant for part of their daily lives. For example, coming up with solution to challenge in the community or planning how to provide for a family. Self-reliance and empowerment. Knowing how to read, write, and do arithmetic is empowering. When a person can read, they can access endless learning and information. When they can calculate expenses and make a budget, they can start a small business. Paired with the ability to form opinions, literacy makes a person become more self-reliant and gives them confidence. Promoting equality among individuals. In an ideal world, there is no room for discrimination due to race, gender, religion, class, social class, or level of literacy. This is where the value of education comes to play. Through education, one can develop strong, well-considered opinion and learn to respect the view of others. Many experts agree that education is a significant contributor to peace in societies. Stability and financial security. A person's income is often linked to this or to his or her educational attainment. Around the world, there are more employment opportunities for those who complete high school, earn a degree, a diploma, or certificate, or go on to postgraduate studies. This can also mean higher salaries. Economic growth as a nation. Educated in population is important in building a nation economy. According to studies, countries with the highest literacy rates are more likely to make progress in human and economic development. National economic growth begin with individual economic growth, which is often linked to education. In Canada, 70 per can of jobs have a college-level reading skill recruitment. A separate report also found that individuals with lower literacy skills are more likely to be unemployed. Many of the children we serve at World Vision have dreamed of making a difference as teachers, doctors, or as part of the government.
What does World Vision do to make education more accessible for girls and boys? One of World Vision's objectives is to make education accessible for girls and boys around the world. We see it as an effective tool to promote sustainable growth for children, their families, and the communities that we support. In 2020, DOR sponsored 377,888 children across 44 countries through World Vision Canada alone. Many of these children are now benefiting from formal education. At least 12,270 children attend after-school literacy activities, while 51,505 adults were educated on child protection. World Vision has several programs which make education of children and youth a priority. These include child sponsorship, the Row Hope Initiative, and the World Vision Gift Catalog. Through this project, anyone interested in having fun, the education of vulnerable children can participate. How can I contribute toward making education accessible? Children in Canada have access to free education all the way through high school, but it's not true everywhere. Below are some of the ways you can help make education accessible for girls and boys around the world.
Number 7. Quick facts about education in Canada in the world. Different countries and regions have different approaches to education for children and adults. A nation, wealth, and stability often affect what they are able to offer. Here are some facts about education in Canada and the rest of the world. Education in Canada is general, overseen, and funded by government, provincial, territorial, and federal. Kindergarten in Canada is mandatory in most provinces and optional in a few. Starting in grade 1, education is mandatory until a child is at least 36. The only expansion are when family adhere to certain requirement for homeschooling. Canada offers kindergarten to grade 22 educational system, along with some other countries such as the United States, Australia, Germany, Japan, Singapore, and the Philippines. Canada once had a highly controversial residential school system. More than First Nation, Métis, and Inuit children were forced to attend church-run government-funded school between the some million adults in the world still lack basic reading and writing skills. Two-thirds of them were women. Central Asia, Europe, and North America have the highest literate rates for youth aged 95 and 90%. The sub-Saharan region of Africa has the lowest at 75%. The criteria for assessing literally vary between countries.
Thank you very much for your great attention. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Thank you so much for your attention.